Welcome back to another episode of Love on Wheels and Heels, the show where we spill all the juicy stories from the world of accessible dating. I'm Juarez, your guide to navigating the dating world with a bit of sass and a lot of class.
And I'm Joe, here to bring you the guy's perspective and share a few cringe-worthy stories that'll make you question all your dating choices.
Today's topic is all about accessible dating disasters. You know, those times you thought, this could be fun, only to realize it's a one-way ticket to Cringeville.
Oh, I've got some stories for you. Let's just say, when it comes to dating as a guy in a wheelchair, romance sometimes takes a back seat, or a wheelchair ramp, if you know what I mean.
Ooh, now I'm curious. Okay, let's start with the worst date you've ever been on. Spill it.
All right, picture this. I'm on a date with this girl. Let's call her Sarah. She seems nice, cute, and very into fitness, which should have been my first red flag.
Fitness people and wheelchair dates. I can see where this is going.
Yeah, but she wasn't just into fitness. She was hardcore. So we're at this fancy rooftop place, and she keeps talking about her next marathon and her kale smoothie cleanse. Then out of nowhere, she asks if I've ever tried wheelchair yoga.
Wheelchair yoga?
Exactly. She even offered to demonstrate a few poses for me right there. I'm just sitting there thinking, lady, my upper body does enough work just pushing this chair around. I don't need a downward dog routine in the middle of a restaurant.
Oh no! Please tell me you took her up on it and started doing yoga in the restaurant.
I thought about it, but I just smiled, took a deep breath, and told her I'd consider it. That's when she gave me this pamphlet for a yoga class and said, I think you could really use this. Let's just say there wasn't a second date.
Oh my gosh, talk about a wellness warrior gone wrong. You should have said, I'd love to, but I left my yoga mat and my patients at home.
Okay, your turn. What's your worst accessible dating disaster?
Oh, I've got a good one. So I'm on this date with a guy I met online, right? We're chatting and he seems cool, but the moment we meet in person, he suddenly shifts gears and starts acting like he's my personal assistant.
Oh, the overhelper. They mean well, but it's a lot.
Exactly. I go to open the door for myself. He rushes in front of me, practically body-checking the door like he's a bouncer. Then I try to pull out my own chair, and he insists on doing it for me, but he's so clumsy he nearly pulls the chair out from under me.
So he's trying to be a hero, but instead he's putting you in danger?
Pretty much. But here's the kicker. Halfway through the date, he decides to order my food for me. He's like, I just thought you might have trouble reading the menu.
What? Did you even mention anything about your vision? I mean, maybe you like ordering for yourself.
Right. I was completely thrown off. The worst part was he ordered me a salad. Who orders a salad on a first date? He didn't even ask if I liked it.
Wow, control issues much? I would have ordered the spiciest item on the menu just to see him sweat.
All right, let's see what our listeners have to say. We asked you to send in your own accessible dating disasters, and you guys did not disappoint.
This first one is from Liam. He says, I went on a date with a girl who was so nervous she asked if I could give her a wheelchair ride through the restaurant.
What was she expecting, bumper cars? Liam, you're a hero for not rolling away immediately.
I'm telling you, some people think our chairs are like amusement park rides.
Here's one from Emily. She wrote, I went on a date with this guy who couldn't stop talking about how inspiring I was. Every time I ordered a drink, he'd say, wow, so inspiring.
Ugh, I hate the inspiration speeches. It's like, I'm just living my life, not trying to be the next motivational speaker.
Exactly. Emily, you're a trooper for sitting through that one. All right, time for the big debate. Who has it worse in the dating world, guys or girls with disabilities?
Oh, it's definitely guys. We get treated like we're here to fulfill some kind of emotional support fantasy. You wouldn't believe the number of times I've been called brave just for showing up to a date.
True, but as a woman, people are either overly protective or act like they're on a charity mission. It's like, calm down, I'm just here to enjoy some overpriced pasta.
Fair point, but at least you don't get random people trying to high-five you for its sitting. I swear some people think they deserve a medal for accepting us.
Oh, I've had the high-fivers too. We need a whole episode just for strange high-fives. All right, listeners, we're calling it a draw for now. Dating is a battlefield. And honestly, disabled people are just fighting a different kind of war out there.
But hey, maybe these horror stories will help you laugh at your own dating struggles. Because at the end of the day, dating disasters happen to everyone, right?
Absolutely. So if you've got your own accessible dating disaster story, send it our way. We might just share it on a future episode.
And remember, next time you're on a date, leave the wheelchair yoga pamphlets at home. Just a tip from your friendly neighborhood podcast hosts.